Welcome back to another video, y'all. Getting some of this content out for y'all. Yes, we got to talk about some stuff, okay? Y'all, so welcome back to another video. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, y'all, welcome back, fam. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. I want y'all, when you can, please, on the YouTube and Facebook platforms, could you please turn your notification bells on, because I want you to know when we go live on the channel. All right. Live streams are extremely important, especially in this space. This is where we get to the meat of the matter. You understand what I'm saying? Where we get to really discuss in length and detail all of the different aspects of this abuse, especially going into the spiritual aspect of it. So I'd love to see your face in the place as we do our live streams. Make sure your notification bells are on, because it does change. It could change from week to week right now. Okay, we typically try to do it on Friday or Saturday. Sometimes we can get it done on Thursday. Not sure what day we would do it this week, but keep your notification bells on, y'all. Y'all, the goal of the day with the like button is 2.1K plus on the likes. Ow! If you rocks with your girl, y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that. Y'all, I want y'all to hit that like button for me, okay? Please, those of you that are hitting the like button, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you so much for doing that. Thank you for hitting the like button. And it's free. So I appreciate you supporting your girl on that, okay? And I want to invite more of you to do so. All right? And y'all, your copy of Seduced by Satan is waiting when you click the link below. Go ahead and order your book, okay? Get a copy for yourself and for someone else, okay? Because you will thank me later. All right? Because it is a good, hot, fiery read, baby. And I'm going to tell you, it's based on a true story. This is not based on a fiction novel. This is based on a true story. Okay? This backwards walking giraffe was doing everything he could and thought he was big and bad enough to do. He did. He did that thing. All right? So make sure you pick up your copy of Seduced by Satan today. All right? Y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. And what sparked this video, I was having a conversation with someone about basically, you know, this is one of my clients that have actually moved on to that space of healing and wholeness, and basically are still getting, like lightweight hoovers from this narcissist. But on the back end, telling everybody that basically she did him wrong, all of these other things, you know, all of the lies that they tell. So let me just say this. The narcissist is watching you in your new life, okay, without them. And they hating you and hating your new life. They are. They stalking you and they hating on you in your new life. Yes, they are. Okay? And this situation absolutely proves it. For one thing, y'all need to understand about a narcissist does not forgive you for anything, even if they were the one that was wrong in the situation. Okay? You're still going to be held accountable for their wrongdoing. Okay? Period. They're not going to take accountability. So if they did something stupid and, you know, cause the demise of the relationship, you say, okay, I can't deal with that. I'm done with you. Okay. Well, let me tell you what a narcissist is going to do. They're not going to take accountability for that. So you can forget that. Okay. And it's always going to be your fault. So if they did that in the relationship, now that you had sense enough to get away from that backwards flying pigeon with the feathers missing, I said it. They just a big bag of nothingness. Yeah. That's just what it is, you know? And it's so sad because it's like, you don't forgive me for what? I didn't do nothing to you, right? And they're always seeking revenge, and they always want to watch and they want to have what they no longer have access to. That's why they watching you and stalking you. Yeah, that's why, because they don't have that access anymore. So now they looking at you, they hating on you. And so they come into your social media pages And some of y'all gonna testify in the comment section because y'all done heard around the way what that bird been saying about you. Uh-huh. They hate your new life. They hate the fact that you was able to pick yourself up out of the dirt and move on after them. And not only that, now that you've healed, now they're stuck with the decision that they made to make this, to catapult this decision or this situation for you to be away from them. They hate that, y'all. And so for that reason, yeah, they watching you. They are stalking you. They are talking about you. They got a smear campaign going constantly. It dies down, then it ramps back up. Dies down, then it ramps back up. But they hate your new life. Why? Why? For one thing, a narcissist doesn't heal. They don't heal. First of all, in order to learn from your mistakes, you need to have a level of empathy. And I'm not talking about cognitive empathy. I'm talking about emotional, which is authentic empathy. You need to have a level of emotional empathy, authentic empathy. They don't have that. So, yeah, they're hating your new life because you were able to heal, get the help that you needed, and move on. See, when a person can't take accountability for the things that they've done and how they've treated people and, done certain things, when they can't take accountability for that, y'all, that means that that individual is putting themselves in a position where, guess what? They can't heal and they will never move on because they will never realize that they were either the problem or a big part of the problem. So what do to pacify themselves? Sit up and lie on you. Talk about what you doing and what you ain't doing. Coming to your social media pages, looking at you, wishing that they could actually get back with you again. Then when they try to reach out to you, they get the gas face because you done blocked them or you don't answer the phone and you don't give them that space or that access to you. Y'all, this is terribly this is disrespectful. A narcissist hates this. That they see that as one of the most blatant forms of disrespect. And not only that, not to mention the narcissistic injury that they're receiving every time they see you board a flight. Every time they see you, some of y'all got a new person. Some of y'all don't. But every time they open up that social media and you done put something on social media that's just basically showing them, listen, you didn't do nothing, idiot. You ain't do nothing. What you do? All you did was teach me a lesson. I'm smarter and wiser now and much stronger. Oh, they hate that. They hate it. So if you're wondering why they over there talking about you like they don't have good sense, they got to watch you glow and grow from the situation. You mean to tell me that's what you doing from everything that they did to you? All of the crap that they dealt out to you, that's what you decided to do. Glow and grow. Wow. Wow. That just lets them know. It gives them a narcissistic injury and it just speaks to that demon inside of them telling them, you know what? You're not as powerful as you thought you were. Worst thing ever for a narcissist because they pride themselves on manipulation. Their whole ego is built upon that. Okay, it's propped up on their ability to manipulate, their ability to lie to you and gaslight you and get away with it. Their whole ego is propped up on that type of trash, right? So now they got to watch you because I tell y'all all the time, and I've said it in other settings too with my group coaching and my mentorship group. Hey, don't just go through a situation. Grow through it. Okay? Don't just go through it. Grow through it. Now they seeing that that's what you did. They're stuck. They're stuck in that emotional intelligence of maybe about a 5 or 6 year old. Okay? Their emotions rule their life. You learned the lesson that you needed to learn from them, and baby, now you living your best life. Even if whether you with your new person or not. And them clowns is over there watching. And the family is too. All of them. They having breakfast, lunch, and dinner on your behind. You the talk of the town as far as they're concerned. Because see what they wanted to do to you, they didn't get to do. How they wanted to test you and try you and bring you into all their junk and their trash and thought that you were going to become just like them. And they weren't able to do that. Baby, let me tell you something. They looking at you in amazement. Hey, trying to figure out what happened right there. Where did we go wrong? Yeah, because remember now, the family was using you too. Yeah, they was. They was using you too. Yeah, a lot of y'all gave stuff away to that family. They was taking everything. Yeah, I take it. Uh-huh. Yeah, they were. Why? Because you got to remember, the narcissists got it from somewhere. They did. But if you're wondering if they watching you, they are. They still watching. How could they ever get over a person like you? How? How could they ever get over a person that made their lives so easy, that really brought the sunshine, the positivity, and all of those different things? How could they ever get over a person like you? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So at this point, when you hear some things, don't trip on it. When the narcissist is over there ramping up on their smear campaign, they just hating. Yeah, they watching your new life and they hating everything that you do and hating on you. Okay? That's going to be forever. As long as you don't ever let them come back, that's the only solace that they can give to themselves. And that's sad. So family, listen. Don't worry about it. You keep living your best life. You keep doing what you're doing. Because guess what? They ain't changed, but you have. Embrace it. Enjoy it. It's their loss, not yours. That is. All right. So family, listen, take really good care of yourselves. All right. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.